Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of Nokia Asha 500 dual SIM device. The Nokia Asha 500 dual SIM device was launched at Nokia World in Abu Dhabi, and we did the hands-on review over there for this device. Now we have this device with us, and this is the retail package which we have got. And this retail package has the handset and other accessories inside. When we talk about the pricing of this device, the price which is mentioned on the box, if we take a look, okay, over here it is not mentioned, so just a second. Okay, the price which is mentioned in the box is 5209, and again this device is available in the market for a less than 5,000 rupees price point, so which is again quite affordable for anyone out there. When it comes to the contents, we get a handset, a battery, a charger, and a user guide with this phone, and you also get a headphone within the package of this phone. And again, at this price point, this device is the cheapest Asha device which you can buy. It is cheaper than Nokia Asha 501 as well, which is the rockstar device, or which is the most popular device in the Asha series till now. And we have now Nokia Asha 500, this one. We have 502, 503 as well. And again, when it comes to the series, the 501, 502 and 500, they do not support 3G, whereas the 503, which is the highest in this particular Asha series from Nokia, that one supports 3G network. So this device is going to be a 2G phone, in case you are wondering whether it will support 3G or not, and it will come in all these colors. And again, the overall the kind of build quality has been changed on this device in terms of the overall finishing and the quality of material. It has got a kind of a transparent casing over the plastic back cover which is there inside, so which actually protects the plastic back cover, and the kind of finishing which you see on this device is a little bit premium. It actually looks good and feels good as well in hand. So when we take a look over the back side of the box, we can see that there are some things mentioned that it will give you around 14 hours of talk time, and you get around 22 days of standby time. Again, I have been using this device. The overall standby time of this device is very good, because the display is not very you can say power intensive, so it gives you a good amount of backup when it comes to the overall standby time. And when it comes to the overall usage time, with moderate usage, it will give you more than 1 day of battery backup and more than 1 day of usage during normal day-to-day usage. When it comes to the micro SD memory card, you also get a micro SD memory card within the package of this phone, which will be 4 GB of micro SD memory card, which you will get within the package. And you also have the option of downloading over 90 lakh songs from Nokia Music for 3 months from the date you actually buy this phone. And data charges will definitely apply, but you don't have to pay anything to actually download those songs. So once we open the package, the first thing which we get in the package is the device itself, and this is the Nokia Asha 500. The Nokia Asha 500 is the most basic device out of the Asha series, but in terms of the build quality and the finishing, this device feels as premium as the other Asha series feel. So in terms of the overall build quality, there is no compromise from the Nokia side. When it comes to the overall size of the phone, the size of the phone is pretty good. It is a candy bar phone. It can easily fit any palm without any issues. You can reach every part of the screen without any problem. So we will talk about the specifications of this device later on, and the look and feel as well. Let's, as of now, take a look what we have in the package apart from the device. So apart from the device, we get the Nokia Asha 500 dual SIM user guide. So it is a dual SIM phone, and then we get these headphones which come within the package of this phone. And again, these are the same headphones which you get with Nokia Asha 501, 503, 502 as well. So the quality of headphones is not bad. It is actually good, and the kind of build quality they have is also good. You also have a module over here to pick the call. You also have a mic over here, although you do not have volume rockers. And again, the overall sound quality which you get from these headphones is going to be decent, not too good. In terms of the bass level, they will not be that much high, but again, the overall sound quality is better than the other budget Android headphones, phones, where you get these kind of headphones which are standard in quality, whereas this one is actually better as compared to the headphones which you get with other budget Android phones. And then we have the thin pin charger, which, okay, not the thin pin, but the micro USB charger, because these devices, the Asha series devices, are now getting charged through the micro USB port. So you get this charger which comes within the package, and the output current from this charger is going to be okay. The output current from this charger is going to be 750 milliampere. It is not going to be completely 1 ampere. And these are all the package contents which you get in the package. You get a charger, you get headphone. There is no data cable within the package, so maybe in case you want to connect it to your PC, you can always buy a data cable, but again that won't help much because the overall inbuilt storage of this device is kind of limited. When we talk about the overall finishing of this device, we would like to take a look over this device in detail now. So let's take a look. Now here we have the Nokia Asha 500, and in terms of the build quality, this device is definitely good, pretty good build quality at this price point. And again, the look and feel of the device is also pretty good. But one thing which we do not like much is this glossy finish, because this glossy finish on the back side of the device does make this device look premium at this price point. But again, the scratches and fingerprints will get visible very easily on this kind of a build quality over time. So you will get to see the scratches and fingerprints quite easily on this device. When it comes to the buttons, we have the plastic buttons over here, the power and sleep key, the volume rocker. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Here you have the micro USB port for charging, and when it comes to this side you have nothing. So this is completely clean, and at the bottom as well this is nothing. When it comes to the microphone, the primary microphone is over here, and this device does not have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. When it comes to the button, there is only one button, which is the touch capacitive button, which is there over here, which is the back button. And again, the UI of this device is kind of simple, and here you have the nice metallic earpiece, and you also have a screen guard which comes pre-installed on the device to actually protect the display from any kind of scratches and fingerprints. And I would recommend you to not remove it unless you have a screen guard which you would like to apply, because there is no screen guard which comes within the package of this phone, but you can always buy it from the market in case you need to. And this is how the UI look like. Again, the UI on this device is the same which we have seen on the Nokia Asha 501, and in this kind of a UI you can actually see that you have a time fast lane. Basically the fast lane actually lists all the applications which are there. Now talking about the overall form factor of this device, the form factor of the device is decent. It is a very handy phone, quite portable and easy to carry. In terms of the weight as well, it is not very heavy. It is around 101 in terms of the overall weight, which does make this device really light. In terms of the weight, thickness of the device is around 12.8mm, which is a little bit high, but again, being a candy bar phone, you can easily hold this device in one hand without noticing the thickness much. When it comes to the display is a TFT display. Again, it does not have great viewing angles, but pretty okay for a device like this, which is so cost effective, so you can't expect much. When it comes to the display size is 2.8 inch. We have a display resolution of 240 into 320 pixels per inch. You get a pixel density of around 143 pixels per inch. And again, when it comes to the rendering of the text, is pretty clear. Again, not very crisp. That is something I can notice. You can notice some amount of pixelation on this display, but again, you can't expect much on this budget device. When we talk about the internal storage on this device, when it comes to the RAM storage, we have around 64 MB of internal storage. And when it comes to other specification, you do have micro SD memory card supported on this device. So once you remove this casing, and again the mechanism remains the same on this one as well, to remove the back cover you just need to push this part, and then you can take the back cover out. And you also have the same kind of loudspeaker which we have seen on the Nokia Asha 501. This one also have the same design. And here we have the battery, and once we remove the battery, we can take a look over the phone in detail. The battery on this device is a 1200 mAh battery. And if we take a look over the SIM card slot, the SIM card slot will accept a micro SIM, not a normal size SIM card. The SIM card slot 1 is over here, where the SIM card slot 2 is over here. And you also get a micro SD memory card which comes within the package of this phone, so you can actually insert that over here inside. Talking about the camera is fixed focus on this device. There is only a back camera, so there is no front camera on this device. The back camera is a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera which you will get on this device. So in terms of the overall camera performance, don't expect much on this device. And when it comes to the quality of photos which you will get, we have taken some day-night shots on this device from the rear camera. They were pretty okay in terms of the overall colors, I would say. In terms of details, they were definitely not too good. As you can see, these shots are pretty okay from a 2 megapixel camera, much better than the other budget Android phones camera which we have seen. So in daylight performance, this camera will perform pretty okay, not too good. So don't expect much from this device, but again in daylight the overall performance of the camera on this device is pretty good. That is something I can say. And here we have all the icons on this device. When it comes to the pre-installed application, you get phone dialer. The phone dialer looks like this, and again it is a very simple kind of a phone dialer you have. And again you will have the option of dialing the number either from the SIM card 1 or from the SIM card 2, because this device is a dual SIM device. So when it comes to the contacts, let me just show you the contacts application as well. So you can actually import contacts on this device from another device as well using Bluetooth, and you can also import VCF files on this device in case you have VCF files of your all contacts. When it comes to messaging application, this is how the messaging application look like. The messaging application is very simple, and one thing which you might have a problem with is that once you actually type a message on this device, the QWERTY keyboard is going to be very small. So in case you want to type on this device, you will have to get used to this keyboard, which is very small in size. There is no problem as far as the touchscreen sensitivity is concerned, as far as typing is concerned, but again you do not have continuous input supported, or when it comes to typing, the keyboard keys are definitely small in size. So in case you have thick fingers, you will have problems while typing on this device. You can also turn off the prediction and spell check in case you want to, especially while typing on this device. You also have the option of adding other languages keyboard apart from this one. This one will also support a large number of Indic languages, including Telugu, Marathi, Hindi as well. So you can actually install different kind of keyboards on this device. When it comes to attachment, you can also attach things. You can send an MMS from this device. You also have the option of adding smileys basically while typing a message on this device. We have the alarm application, and again in the alarm application it is very simple to actually set an alarm. The kind of interface it offers is very simplistic. You can actually set an alarm with this minutes dialer and this circle, which actually allows you to change the hours, and you can actually specify whether you would like to repeat that alarm, you would like to have an alarm name as well. You can do that. You also have a snooze time and alarm tone as well, which you can select from all these different 5 tones which you have on this device. Taking a look over the phone storage memory, the phone storage memory on this device is around 66 MB, which is available to the user. 66.7 MB, which is the precise memory which you will get on this device, and out of which around 21.5 MB is being used, which is actually being taken by the OS and the pre-installed application. So you have a little amount of free storage memory which you will get on this device. And one thing I would like to correct over here is that you do have a micro SD memory card slot on this device, but you do not get the micro SD memory card within the package of this phone. That is something which we can tell you. When it comes to WhatsApp, the WhatsApp application company installed, Twitter and Facebook application company installed, you have a mail application as well. So in terms of the overall connectivity, although this is not a full featured smartphone, but you get all the kind of smartphone related application which you see on smartphone on this phone as well. So you can actually use this phone to full functionality as compared to any other smartphone out there as well. You also have the counter application, which will again allow you to counter over the, or you can, it will allow you to track the data, how much data you have consumed on 3G and 2G networks basically on this device. Not 3G, definitely on 2G networks, so it will give you that counter as well. You also have a voice recorder, you have a video player over here as well. So in case you play a video, you can actually play that video, and once you come out from that application, it will automatically save that video at that particular point where you have actually came out. So it will make that particular timestamp for you, and under fast lane you will get to see all those applications which you were running in the background after one by one, so that you can actually launch them pretty easily. So it will store a list of that. You also have FM radio company installed, which is there on this device. You also have a call log, which allows you to actually take a look over the other calls which you have done from this device. You also have some additional applications like Camera 5, which will allow you to add different kind of effects over the camera photos. You also have WeChat application pre-installed, Line Messenger pre-installed. So in terms of messaging, this phone is going to be a full featured phone as of now, because it supports WhatsApp, it supports WeChat, it supports Line Messenger. So whatever a messaging application you are thinking of, you can actually do the messaging with this phone, with such a cheap phone. And you also have a Nokia reader application, which again is going to allow you to subscribe to different feeds. In case you read RSS feed, you have weather application as well, which will again fetch the kind of data you are looking for when it comes to weather for your location. So you can do that with the help of this application. So when it comes to games as well, let me just show you some of the games which are there. You can also redeem around 40 EA games on this device. Once you buy it, you can actually install them on this device. You have Pac-Man, which is there on this device. You have Twist Music, you have My Pocket, and then you have News Hunt as well, which is a kind of a news application which allows you to actually track over the news. And then you have goal application, which is actually a kind of a game. So you have a large number of applications. Let me just show you the settings to show you what other options you have in terms of the features you get. You also get a flight mode. You also get Wi-Fi support on this device. You can actually turn on Wi-Fi and connect to any Wi-Fi network and actually use the browsing on this device. You can use the browser as well on this device, which is a kind of a data compression browser, which will save good amount of data when you good amount of cost for you basically by compressing the data, so that you can have low bills and you can do the browsing on this in the phone without any issues. As far as the touchscreen response is concerned, although this is a TFT display, but again the touchscreen is pretty responsive to the finger touch, so there is no problem, and it is a capacitive touchscreen display, so you will not face any kind of issues while accessing anything on this device as far as touchscreen is concerned. Here we have the sound settings, and you have the option of dual SIM settings as well. You can actually specify which SIM card which you would like to use for browsing and which one you would like to use for calling, and you can also adjust sound and vibration alerts. You can actually specify different kind of SIM ringtones basically for different kind of messaging ringtone. Basically from SIM 1, if you receive a message, you should get a different ringtone. You can actually specify that. You can specify different message ringtone, different email alarm and reminder ringtone as well. You can actually turn off the system sounds as well and screen sounds in case you want to save battery. And when it comes to the wallpaper, you can actually specify a different wallpaper for the lock screen and different wallpaper for the home screen. So for example, this over here is the lock screen wallpaper, whereas this is the home screen. So you can adjust the wallpaper as well on these two devices. On these two home screen, you can actually control over the brightness, and once you pull it from the top, you can actually bring down the notification center. The notification center is kind of basic, but again it allows you to switch in between these two SIM cards, and you have the option of toggling the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data and music as well. You can actually mute the phone from here only, which is actually a very good thing. You also have a glance screen, which actually allows you to turn on the screen faster with a which will actually make sure that you actually can wake up your phone by double tap on the screen, and you have the information like date and time. So this is the time, basically the time information which you will get with the help of glance screen on your Nokia Asha 500. You can disable this option as well, and screen double tap to wake up is also disabled as of now. So once you enable this and once you have this device like this, you can double tap to actually wake up the phone like this. On this you have different kind of settings like phone lock, phone language you can change, writing settings you can change, and then you have the backup application as well, which will allow you to back up the applications and other data which you have on this phone so that you can restore it later. You can also control over the browser specific options like save password or not, and then images quality. Once you set the images quality from low to high, then it will actually use data more. So in case you want to preserve data, you should set it to low, and then you have the call settings over here. You can change that. You have different kind of other application settings like mail application, operator messages and installed applications, which you can always remove as well from this device. These are some of the installed applications which are there. You can actually remove these applications as well, and you can run these applications in case there is a problem. You do have a store access as well, so you can actually run the store in case you are having any problem on this device. So this is a kind of a debugging mode in where you can actually take a look over the application which are making any fault on the device while running. You do have notes application over here, which allows you to note things on this device. So you have the notes application as well. You can save the notes. You can actually save anything in the form of basically a to-do list kind of a thing on this device. You can do that. So you can save notes as well with the help of notes application. You have accounts application, which will allow you to add different accounts on this device: Facebook account, Gmail account, Nokia Mail account, Outlook, Twitter, Yahoo Mail, and VoIP accounts you can also add. You can also add a Skype account as well on this device, so that is also supported. And when it comes to contacting the customer care, you do have iCare application as well, the Nokia Care application, which allows you to actually access the online support and social networks where you can actually contact the support in case you are having any kind of problem with this device. You also have Nokia Nearby, which will use the location data on your phone to actually give you the option of finding a restaurant or a ATM or any other thing you are looking for nearby location. So you can use Nokia Nearby in that case, and you can actually use this application to get the data as per your location in terms of what you are looking for. So as far as browser is concerned, we have just loaded a website onto this device, and it has loaded the website pretty okay in a mobile phone format, which is good. And again, it has compressed the data as well, so it has loaded the website pretty fine without any issues. Kinetic scrolling is not an issue within this browser. However, pinch to zoom is not supported, I guess. So pinch to zoom is not supported. When it comes to double tap to zoom seems not to be supported as well. And again, it will actually compress the data and render the data in such a way that you don't have to actually zoom. You can actually zoom, you cannot zoom from this level, but you can read everything on this device as far as display is concerned. So there is no problem with the text rendering or anything. But again, when it comes to heavy website, you will not be able to load them on this device properly, but it will compress the data. And you have the option of watching the video of the YouTube videos which are embedded within a web page, but you will have to actually download a plugin for that before you can actually watch the video on this device within the browser. File manager, you can also go inside the phone memory and take a look what other folders are actually taking how much of data, and you can actually delete and remove files as well from that. So you can do that. So apart from that, there are large number of applications which come installed, as you can see, including music application is also there. The gallery application allows you to watch all the videos and photos which you have taken from this device. You can actually take a look of what is actually stored on the SD card and what is actually stored on the phone memory this way. And you can always open this option to actually share an item. You can actually share specific photos as well on Facebook and Twitter from this device, or through messaging application. You can also send them through different kind of messages. And again, you also have the option of sending them through an email. You have the option of sending them through Bluetooth as well, that is SLAM via Bluetooth. So you have all these options over here available on this device when it comes to sharing. So sharing is definitely kind of good on this device. You have large number of options, and you have the option of accessing the music store over here, which will again cause you some of the data charges. But again, downloading anything from the music store, which is the Nokia music store over here, is free, so you don't have to pay anything. You can actually download the songs of the latest movies from here. In case you want to download this song, you can actually tap over here, and you will need a memory card to actually download a song, because the device memory is very much limited. So in that case, you will need a memory card. But again, these songs are not too high in terms of the overall storage size, so you can easily download them. The kind of format which you will be able to download from the Nokia music store is going to get played on this one, and you can always play them on other devices as well. But some other phones out there will not support that particular format. That is something which we can tell you. You also have the option of controlling the sharing options. You can actually specify where you would like to share. You can actually control over the app preferences as well. You can reset the phone over here under the reset settings, so that you can delete all the data, and you can check for the phone update. All the phone update, the new version of OS which is going to be available on this device will be available through Wi-Fi, as well as when you connect this phone through the PC suite, or you can actually download the software for that once you connect it with your PC. You can also download all these updates over the Wi-Fi, so you can check for the latest update. If it is available for your device, you will get to download it and update your phone, the Nokia Asha 500, on Wi-Fi as well. So these are all the things which we would like to highlight about this device as of now. We would like to give a thumbs up to this device as far as the overall value for money this device is. In terms of the overall functionality, this device does not lag behind in with any other smartphone in comparison. As far as sharing options are concerned, you can share photos on Facebook, you can upload them, you can send them on email, you can send them through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you can actually record videos on this device. And again, the overall clarity may not be that good. Again, the 2 megapixel camera may not give you that much good quality when it comes to videos, but you will be able to take videos on this device which are pretty decent in daylight. When it comes to the photo clarity as well, the photo clarity from the rear camera is also pretty decent. That is also not bad. And you get large number of options when it comes to messaging applications as well. You get WhatsApp application supported pre-installed, you have WeChat, Line Messenger application pre-installed. So that was one of the weak point on Nokia Asha 501, which was not used to support Nokia Asha the WhatsApp application button, but now messaging application are available for this device. Almost every other messaging application is available. You have support for Facebook and Twitter as well. You have a browser as well, which is again going to compress the data which you will download on this device. You can do browsing as well, and again it will optimize the data in such a way that it won't cost you much, especially on data. And again, this device will work on edge network only. It will not support 3G, so it will not consume much of a data as of now. You do have FM radio supported, you have large number of other applications which are going to give you a much better experience, just like a smartphone. But again, this is not a complete full featured smartphone, but it can be compared in terms of functionality to any other smartphone out there. It does not lag behind in any kind of functionality. So again, you cannot expect much from this device in terms of the overall features which you see on any other high-end smartphones. But for this price segment, the kind of features you get, the kind of audio quality, the voice quality you get from the earpiece is pretty decent. The camera quality is pretty okay, and the overall backup which you get from this device is commendable. You will get around more than 1 day battery backup in most of the scenarios, so you will not have any issues as far as battery backup is concerned. It can also play YouTube videos within YouTube videos, not within the browser, but with the help of YouTube application, which you can always download from the Android marketplace, not from the Android marketplace, but from the Nokia Asha store, the Nokia store. You can actually download the YouTube application, so you can play YouTube videos as well on this device. Again, you won't be able to play high definition videos, but those videos will get played on the lower resolution on this device. So in all, we would like to give a thumbs up to the Nokia Asha 500. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.